Hello and welcome to the 2017 SMPTE Society elections. I'm your host, Ryan Salazar, and today we have Raymond Blumenthal. He's the Senior Account Manager at Adorama and running for New York Regional Governor. How you doing, sir?
I'm fine. How are you?
All right, please introduce yourself and your day job.
I'm Raymond Blumenthal. I am currently the chair of the Long Island subsection of the New York section of SMPTE. I'm a former chair of the New York section 3 times, a governor twice, a manager a couple of times, and I could give you my whole list, but we don't have all day.
So what's your involvement with SMPTE?
I've been involved with SMPTE since 1980, when the company I was working for was a member, told me to go to a meeting, and I discovered 10 engineers who I'd been trying to get meetings with, who would never even return my call, standing around drinking coffee. I got to talk to them, and I said, this is a great organization for networking. But it's also a great organization technically, and I've been involved with the section meetings, of course. I've been a sponsor of about a couple of dozen of them. I've also made a couple of presentations. Even though I'm not an engineer, I managed to fake it. I've also been involved with the conferences when they were in New York. We used to have the conferences in New York on various jobs on the conference, as well as being in charge of 2 of the conferences. I have helped organize local conferences. We had some on editing and some other topics. And I'm, as I said before, seeing that we were losing members because of the change in the industry in New York, where the post-production facilities started closing up and moving out, or the engineers moving out to Long Island, where we have HBO, Viacom, and Showtime, helped set up a Long Island subsection to maintain our membership and grow it. And it's been very successful.
If you would, please mention your experiences, professional, personal, as well as SMPTE experiences, and how they relate to qualifications for office.
Well, like most salespeople, I did start off in the broadcast industry. I worked for WCBS in England. I worked in production, post-production, in the very early days of editing. And then I decided I needed to make a steady living, got into sales. I've worked in sales for the last 40 years, always in broadcast, whether it be a manufacturer or a dealer. And through that, I've made a lot of connections. I'm also, by the way, on the Emmy Awards Committee. So I get involved quite a bit with the technology, and many other people on the Emmy Awards Committee are SMPTE members.
Share some examples of how your volunteer experience with SMPTE has impacted the society, reflecting on growth and improvement.
Well, once again, the Long Island section has helped maintain members as well as bring new members in. Some of the subsection meetings some of the section meetings we've had where I've been involved with, and also I helped organize various weekend meetings where we took the whole weekend and would have a particular topic, editing or something else in that area. Some of these were my ideas, and it helped bring in new members, especially people with experience in editing and graphics.
So what is one challenge that your region faces, and if you're elected in your role as governor, how would you overcome this challenge?
Like other sections, membership is always a prime problem. The SMPTE members have changed. It used to be people my age, much younger. We were just, in the technical end of it. Now there's a lot of younger IP people that do not know what SMPTE is, and my goal is to bring them into SMPTE and to help the membership. We're losing the older members, but we're not gaining younger members like we would normally do in years ago when everybody was an analog engineer. So the goal is to bring the IP people under the tent of SMPTE.
Thanks so much, and good luck with the election. We'll see you in Los Angeles.
Thank you.